He can't do that. John West rejected it, and now he's going to sell it.
Yeah. I don't know how he can live with himself.
It's the salmon John West reject that makes John West the best.
Range me.
He can hit a target at 1,000 yards.
Beckett is the best.
He's out there fighting a war no army can win.
It's a suicide mission. They're all suicide missions.
But a single bullet can.
One shot, one kill. No exceptions.
Tom Berenger.
I never turned back on a mission in my life. We're hit!
Billy Zane.
You're gonna get us all killed!
Sniper.
Premieres Thursday at selected cinemas.
Greg Welch, world champion triathlete. His energy source, Lucozade.
You going to do what?
Nothing.
Chris, what'd she say?
Nothing. I'm not talking to you. Okay, please.
Can you just sit back? Can you just put your seatbelt on?
Just do that right knee. Okay. 1, 2. Stand up. That's it. Bring the arms forward. Now just take slow, deep breaths. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Bend your knee. Hold on, Katie. Bend your knee. Let yourself down slowly. Okay. Tomorrow it'll be fine. It'll be easier each day. I'm just so sick of this.
Gaston! Can you bring me a cup of chocolate?
Mais oui, what flavor do you want?
Eh?
Just give me one of each.
Did you know that Yoplait comes in over 30 of the fruitiest varieties?
Did you bring a spoon?
Yoplait is French for yogurt.
Identical twins with pimples. We washed one twice a day like this, and the other twice a day with Clearasil Daily Face Wash. Spot the difference. Clearasil Daily Face Wash.
Highly entertaining match at half-time here. Fitzroy by 2 goals. Let's go to the Sports World offices. The Sun, Herald Sun, top reporter, Scotty Palmer. How are you tonight, Scotty?
Terrific, Bruce. Great match.
It is a great match. So what about the salary cap? You're pretty excited. This might be a big story. What's happening there?
I think it's about to break, Bruce, that all clubs were supposed to last Friday get their estimates in, their budget estimates for the salary cap. And I believe that only 10 clubs have done so, suggesting that they're having a little bit of problem, that other 5, about fitting all their players into the salary cap. And I'd like to know where a couple of league officials were today, because they've been out of contact. I'm just wondering whether they've been out trying to solve a few salary cap problems.
We'll keep our eye and ear to the ground on that one. Now, what's the situation with Richard Osborne? We talk about salary caps. Will he be a Swan or a Bear?
Well, it doesn't look like the Swans are having any problem, because they've put him at the top of their shopping list. They said today that they want Richard Osborne. It's going to disappoint the Bears, but they're also after Brendan McCormick, the Swans. So obviously they've got a bit of leeway in their cap.
Who will fit Barry Mitchell into their team?
Yes, well, St Kilda said today they were rumoured to be interested, but they said we're topped up. Essendon said we don't pay that sort of money. Carlton said we're squeezy at the top too. But one club that leaves Collingwood said it'd be a surprise if we did it, but a surprise, not quite a shock.
A big difference semantics there. Now tell us about Kelly and Francis for Collingwood.
Yes, well, they make their comeback in the bush for Collingwood on Sunday, I mean. Kelly's been out all year with a broken leg. Francis has had a trouble too, but they're back in action on Sunday, so that's good news for the Collingwood team. Ronnie McKeon, though, has got medial problem. He'll miss out.
Dermot Brereton?
He didn't go to hospital for that hip operation. Hawthorn suggests that this could be the meaning that he'll be out for 1993 completely, so that's bad news for the Hawks.
Fremantle in 94?
They're murmuring. The Nullarbor Plains, the winds are drifting across. A team in 1994. The league say they haven't discussed it since last year, but you know, Bruce, the natives are restless in Perth.
Oh, Scotty, keep punching.
Keep punching, Bruce.
You've told us plenty tonight. Gee, Bernie Quinlan's on the boundary. I think he's been turfed out of the Fitzroy rooms. Are the winds down there, Bernie? Are the natives restless?
Well, Bruce, I've been in the Fitzroy rooms and they're all pretty happy with the way they went in that first half. As Robert Shaw said, we're 2 goals up and going half rat power. I suppose he means that they haven't really put in the full 100% at this stage of the game. But he's very worried about the turnovers going Richmond's way. Richmond are rebounding well with silly play from Fitzroy when they do get the ball in good position and then give it away. He says, we don't practice that fancy stuff at training, but why are we doing it when we're 1 week away from playing in a grand final? So Fitzroy, I think we'll see them come out really fired up in this second half.
Well, this semi-final's up for grabs, isn't it? We take a break, back with the second half after this.
Dr. Hewson's GST plan is like a house of cards. They built one in Canada and it collapsed. They built one in New Zealand and you can't live in it. There's not a job in it, now or later, and it won't help you or business. We don't need an imported plan that's been tried and failed. A 15% GST on top of income tax doesn't stack up. Jobs, not GST. Authorised by RHOG for the ALP Canberra.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hi, Henry.
What a surprise.
Yeah, we were hoping for a swim.
Sorry, tide's out.
Hi.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Hi. I'm making lunch.
Introducing new Salada with multigrain. Light and crusty Salada. Light on fat, high on fibre. So it tastes good and you feel good.
OK, who's for a few strokes in the pool?
Arnott Salada, one of life's lighter bites.
He left school with really good grades. I thought there'd be a lot of opportunities there for him, and there aren't. There's just no work out there.
Labor's given him no hope. The Labor's given him no future.
They've been in power too long. And Keating can't help us. As a parent, I say to Mr. Keating, you failed. You've given us nothing, and you've given our kids nothing. We're not going to vote Labor again.
Authorised by AROP, Liberal Party, Canberra.
Soccer fever is here with this year's biggest world sporting event, the FIFA Coca-Cola Cup, and you could win big instant prizes. There's $100,000 in cash, TVs and more to win when Coca-Cola presents Strike a Winner competition, and there's 10% off tickets to see the world's future soccer stars in action. So get your promotional 2-litre bottle of Coke for your chance to win.
Crunchy potato wedges now come with 2 pieces of spicy skin-free chicken, which should really get your taste buds soaring. Red.
Now until Saturday, Target are giving a flat 20% off the marked price of all Manchester. 20% off sheets, curtains, quilts, pillows and towels, plus no deposit lay-by. But hurry, because Target are only decreasing their prices until Saturday.
Davis Cup, first round, Australia, United States, traditional rivals, Kooyong, March 26. Just check your local guides for details of that telecast. Fitzroy to come out. We're told that Wayne Herneman's had a neck injury that was worked on at half-time from Ian Robertson as Don Scott and Peter McKenna look at the first half.
Well, it was just a game of real pressure. Which side's going to adapt, Peter, to the pressure? It was started by Richmond.